I am so happy that I just checked my sound thing because I had no sound on. I was about to start my review. But, hello, my name's Fox. I'm totally another Fox. I just finished watching the newest episode of Wander Over Yonder, the Hotshot, and the Night Out. Which I will say, one, we finally get a Dominator episode. Fudge, yes. And also, I was right. Well, kind of. Basically. Alright, so first we'll start off with the Hotshot, where it starts off like the first episode, which I thought was funny, where the Bingleborb planet, with all the Bingleborb, they're having their happy day, whatever. They're having their happy day, whatever. Same thing as the first episode of Wander Over Yonder. But when it actually does, but the guy says, well, let's have a Bingleborb day. Unless another evil dominator tries to come and take over the, Overlord tries to take over the world. Let's have fun! One of those giant molten, like, ball of spikes robots with 3 legs comes down. And the guy's like, oh, King, like, oh, great. Everyone, you know what to do. Ah! They all run around, and this Wander and Sylvia look all epic with, like, the music in the beginning, like the first episode. But it's like, wait. They're like, oh no, they're getting destroyed again. They're getting attacked again, and they just refurbished their new Ferris wheel. Ferris wheel was chasing people. That was funny. But then a Hotshot rides in, who rides on a blue and pink motorcycle, has a sweater vest that's orange, or a vest that's orange, and then a green gloves with stars on them, and a green hat with a star on it. Of course, he's trying to look like Wander. He goes, beats the crap out of this robot. Wander's like, wow, that's amazing. Sylvia's like, that guy's a hotshot. And also, like, the king throws money at this guy, and then also lets him kiss his daughter, who apparently on all these planets, the princesses of these kings look nothing like their species, or barely look like something of their species. So basically, Sylvia doesn't like this guy, and they go around the planets chasing after him, trying to learn about him or figure out who he is. Wander's just like, wow, this guy's great. And the guy even saying, it never hurts to help. And throughout the entire episode, I'm thinking, okay, I forgot what color his chin was. I guess it probably isn't, like, pale or whatever, but, peach. But, I thought it was going to be Ryder who's underneath, because you can't see his face. But this guy goes around the planets, kissing different princesses, getting apparently some money out of this, which it really didn't show much like of him taking money. So I didn't know if he was taking money or not, or if he was just helping and just not doing anything. I'm thinking, all right, as long as he's helping, it seems fine. And I was also thinking while watching the episode, is it going to be like it's some guy who's trying to be Wander, but also gets money out of this, and like they're rigging it, and someone is like pilot. Like, someone, like, they had the robot being controlled. First, I thought something like that, and spoiler alerts, that is it. That is exactly it. The guy's pretending to be a hero, but I thought they might go down the route of that maybe it was Ryder, but reformed after talking with the worm, and now he's kind of taking Wander and Sylvia's idea and, like, becoming a hero to try to live up to that, possibly even become a rider that Sylvia would want to ride, or become a rider Sylvia would want to ride her again, or something like that. I thought it'd be something like that, but no. It turns out it's Brad Starlight and his cousin his nephew that's inside one of the robots. They kind of destroyed one, so they fix it up, and he's basically to scam these kingdoms out of money and kissing the princesses. But of course, at one point, the monster, or whatever, one of the actual robots attacks. The nephew leaves. Brad rides in. He goes, I will stop you, robot. And the robot beats the crap out of him, but Sylvia and Wander come in. Sylvia does an awesome thing where, also, Sylvia apparently has never been able to defeat one of these things, but she finally does in this one, where she uses Brad's motorcycle and just rams it through the giant dog. I think they call them dog bots. Ram it through the dog bot. The dog bot dies. Brad's like, see, my team is so great because I led them. And Sylvia goes, you know what, go kiss your princess. He's like, okay. He kisses the girl, and it turns out she's a leech, and she starts leeching on his face, and then Sylvia and Wander leave. Fun episode, pretty good. It was pretty funny, but it was pretty funny. Also, it was pretty funny watching Brad dressed like this, because it kind of look like if you ever watch cartoons or whatever, and they do like a quote unquote reboot in a cartoon or something, or they say like, we're gonna make this into a movie, and then it's like nothing of the source material in the thing, but it looks like a ridiculous, over dramatic version. Like Wander, instead of being a silly goofball, like they make it like instead of making one character, instead of a silly goofball, they make him look epic, dark, and edgy. That's kind of how this looks. It's kind of how Brad looked. He kind of looked like a quote unquote edgier looking Wander. So, it's kind of like he jumped out of the 90s a bit to me, actually. A little bit, if only because... And also he had this ridiculously long scarf, which I thought was hilarious. But, like, he was always off screen. You never saw, like, the end of it, I don't think. But, yeah, pretty fun episode. But the one I think I liked a little bit more was the episode after that, which was the night out, where it's a Dominator episode, Dominator/Sylvia episode, but I'm gonna say Dominator, where Dominator is waiting for an update on her ship so that way it can run all the ice abilities now. And while she's waiting, she's like, and like, how long is it gonna take? 6 minutes. Oh, that's not too long. Recalculating. 29 years. And then she even throws a ball at the computer, it bounces up, and then it pauses a minute, it goes, updating, ball. She's like, and then she even goes to the robots or whatever, and she starts trying to say, she's like, I'm bored. And she goes to the robot, starts telling them a joke. And the robots, of course, don't laugh because they're robots. And then so he shows that she's lonely. She has no one else to talk to on that ship. Like I said, she's alone. She doesn't have the Sylvia or the Peepers that Hater and Wander both have. So she goes, ugh. So she then goes to the window, looks outside, and goes, man, that planet looks like they're probably having fun down there. Only if I could squish them and destroy them. She's like, you know what? I'm going to go out there and have some fun. And she dresses up in kind of quote-unquote disguise, even though one person actually knows who it actually is. Dresses up in disguise, instead of her usual hair to the side. She spikes it up in a freaking mohawk. Oh my lord, I can do a mohawk. I'm not going to do a mohawk. But yeah, she puts it up in a mohawk-like style. Gets a very poofy jacket and boots. And goes out and puts some sunglasses on. These triangle sunglasses. They look like if you took one of the lenses from Kamina from Gurren Lagann, took half of his glasses and just put it on her face like that. And she goes down to this planet where she passes a street that's full of she frees him by taking candy from a baby and sticking it to the back of one dude's head. And then also there's this giant traffic jam. It turns out Wander's leading these slug kids across the street. But then Dominator walks into a bar, sees Sylvia singing, but then Sylvia gets into a fight because one guy tried to step on her lines. Dominator and Sylvia start fighting together, and they actually have a brawl. They escape, and then they're getting chased by bikers at one point that were in the bar, and they're just having a fun old time. They're having fun, laughing. Even Sylvia even says that that Dominator is basically one of her friends now. Also, Dominator's going by the name D. So Sylvia and even Sylvia laughs at the joke that Dominator told to her robots, and it was actually kind of cool. And then Dominator, when Sylvia's like, "Man, why are my friends so weird?" And Dominator goes, "Wait, we're friends?" And Sylvia goes, "Yeah." And I'm like, that's just freaking awesome. And I love that. I love the idea that, like, like I said, like, she most likely never had friends. So that's kind of one of the reasons why she's gone so she's been like this. And I really do like this bit that they're showing. I like how they're showing that if she had some friends, it probably would be very awesome. But then the owner of the karaoke bar that they trash while they're fighting picks them up, and then the guy says, I want an apology. Sylvia goes, okay, I'm sorry. But Dominator goes, no, I'm not going to apologize to you. You know who I am. And she sticks her foot on him and kicks him into the Sarlacc pit, because the guy has a Sarlacc pit they said he was going to throw them into, because he hates rudeness, and they were being, and Dominator was being rude after that point. But Dominator said she was going to take over the underworld at that point. But Sylvia goes, no, it's not good doing this. And Dominator even says, come on, Sylvia, let's go. We can rule this city. We can have more fun brawling and stuff like that. And Sylvia goes, no, we're supposed to, I help people. I don't hurt them. And she jumps down and saves the slime dude. Well, tries to slam the slime dude. Even like the lackey's like, we gotta go help our boss. And Dominator's like, no, you're part of my team. You know what? No. And then she goes, Sylvia goes, Sylvia, if you're my friend, stop it. Friends are supposed to listen to others. Friends are supposed to listen to people. Listen to people. And without question, Sylvia goes, no, that's a robot. That's not a friend. And Dominator goes, really? Well, then screw you. And she basically leaves, throws her. They had like matching jackets. Dominator having a D on her back and Sylvia having an S. But Dominator throws her jacket away as she leaves. And Sylvia's about to get eaten by the Sarlacc. Not the Sarlacc. What am I talking? The Rancor. I'm sorry, the Rancor. About to get eaten by the Rancor. Over Yonder's version of the Rancor. Wander comes in, goes, "Hey Sylvia, let me help you," and goes down there. They get him out, and Sylvia and that's when Wander goes. Also Sylvia says that later on that they're not friends anymore. That her and Dominator aren't friends anymore. But then Wander says, "Hey." But then Wander goes, "Hey Sylvia, you wouldn't guess who I saw leaving as soon as I came in here. Dominator! She threw this jacket in the face of a bus and stole the bus and flew away," or something like that. A bus driver, through the face of a bus driver. And Sylvia's like, oh crap. And then cut back to the ship with Dominator. Dominator's just going, I learned that friendship is overrated. Who needs friends? Stuff like that. Then she sits down on the computer. So how are we doing? And the computer just goes up 1%. And then Dominator, and just zooms out of the ship to where it's just the ship, like without lights on, just like out in cold, deep space, alone. And it then turns off. And I'm like, fudge, yeah. Like maybe they haven't gone so much into detail like I usually do with the other ones. But still, I really did like this episode because I liked seeing Dominator kind of end the spotlight. Yes, Sylvia was in this as well, and so it's a Sylvia Dominator episode, but I really do love that they actually have an episode where it's dedicated to Dominator. Kind of this episode showing that she is lonely. That is one of the main reasons why she probably is destroying everything. It's because she's lonely. And it's also cool seeing Dominator and Sylvia actually kind of having a friendship, which is pretty awesome and might be brought up later on, which I really do hope it's brought up later on, especially if it's during the final confrontation with Dominator. And honestly, I really do want Over Yonder to continue. I really do. Well, like, I'm not saying I didn't before, but I really do, because I kind of want to see, for Dominator, the same thing they're doing with Peridot on Steven Universe. I want to see Dominator be redeemed. I want to see the Dominator's redeem story. I want to see Dominator come back, like, see her, if she does ever become quote-unquote good, I want to see, like, what's going to happen after this fact, after all this happens. Will she be redeemed? Will she just stay evil or whatever, and it'll be like a tragic tale or something. I don't know, but I really do want to see Dominator. I want to see what's going to happen with Dominator. Again, Dominator is my favorite character, so I really want to see what's going to happen. One of my favorite characters. I want to see what happens. Saying favorite means that I don't like Hater, Dominator, Sylvia, and Peepers. No, I like all of them. But yeah, I want to see what's going to happen. And I think it might end with Dominator being friends with the evil cube of pure darkness. Oh wait, where's my... Here it is. The cube of the Earth's with darkness. Shut up! I know it's not a cube. Here, now it looks more like a cube, kind of. With the cube of evil darkness, yeah. But yeah, it's just an episode I really like. It was a really good episode. I like seeing a Dominator-centered episode. Knowing now that apparently, what is it, January, February, March, April, May, it's already June, and they say like this is supposed to be the end of Over Yonder now. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We probably have around 5 episodes left. Dang, that stinks. Well, 10 technically. 9 technically, because I'm pretty sure the finale will probably be like a big thing. So it'll probably be like a full half hour. But, well, full 20 minutes, or however long it usually is, or whatever. 27 minutes usually. 25 minutes, because there's like a minute for each like commercial break or something. But yeah, just really good episode. I really did like this. I really like this episode. It was awesome seeing Dominator as the center of this. The center of this episode. Seeing Sylvia and Wander kind of making a friendship, which is definitely good and cool, and can probably be brought up later on when the final confrontation with Dominator. And it's just gonna be awesome. Like maybe Dominator will hesitate in destroying Sylvia at one point, and maybe that'll be kind of the key to continuing onward. Also, Dominator's heart on her chest is now blue, which is kind of cool, I thought. Trying to think. Because it'd be messed up. But what if something happens to Wander? Like, what if something bad happens to Wander at the end of the series, and then Dominator fills in? It's probably not, well, multiverse, whatnot, but I'd watch that. I really would. I really would watch Dominator and Sylvia then going around the world trying to help people. I would really like that. And see Dominator kind of try to be. Someone write that. Someone write a fan fiction. You know, better yet, do a comic. If you can do a comic, do a comic. I want to see that. I want to see post battle with Dominator. If something bad, quote unquote, if something bad happened to Wander or something, Dominator tries to fill in for Wander. And then Dominator has to kind of try to be the goody-goody, even though she's been evil for so long. Okay, I could write it, but I don't want to. I want to read someone else's story on that, but I think that would actually be pretty cool. That would be pretty awesome, I think. I really would like that. But either way, thank you everyone so for watching. If you want to check out what videos I've done, please link in the description below. Check out all my videos. I've already been rambling for long enough. I really want to see that story. I want to see the continuation of this. I don't know. I always think bad, usually for endings at some points. I'm sorry for that. But yeah, I would kind of want to see what would happen. But either way, thank you all. If anything, it would be more hater would probably take over for that. But still. Either way, thank you all so much for watching. Or check out videos that I've done. Please link in the description below. Please check out all my videos. Next week, I believe, is a hater-oriented episode because there's the episode where they went to the future to find Mr. Tim or Captain Tim. I think that's gonna happen again in the future. That's gonna happen again, or like, what, you know what I mean? It's gonna happen. I think that's the next episode. So it's that one and another one. Man, it does think if these are the last episodes and we don't get another Dominator episode. I want another Dominator episode. I want a more Dominator. Dang it! I want more Dominator. Either way, thank you all so much for watching. Check out my videos I done. Click the link in the description below. Be sure to check out all my videos. Dominator Over Yonder. Dominate Over Yonder. Thank you all so much for watching. Check out all my videos, and we will see you later. Also, It's not a survey. Fudge me, what is it called? The signing thing to stop cancel Wander Over Yonder. I'll put the link in the description below. Either way, thank you for watching. Check out all my videos. Waiver? No. What was it called? Gosh dang it, I forgot the name of what the heck it's called. Signing. It's like on the tip of my tongue. Well, mind, whatever. You know what I mean. The thing that people sign to stop something from bad happening, like that. Petition. The petition for Wander Over Yonder will be on below. But thank you for watching. Check out all my videos, and we will see you later.